What's up? What is up, everybody? It's your boy Sean Carson checking in live and direct from Orange County, and this is Closing Sidework. Welcome back, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about a cause near and dear to my heart. That's right, the restaurant romance. Oh yes. Um, According to Forbes, they said over 60 people in America have admitted to being in at least one workplace relationship. So, to me, that means that more than side work is getting done. And I get it. We all are servers, and those long shifts that we work usually almost always bleed into like crazy nights where we all wind up at like another bar that closes later than us, and everybody's drinking and venting and bitching and moaning and smiling, and then eventually moaning and smiling, I guess. And it's makes sense also because the quarters in restaurants just seem to be so close. Like no matter how large the restaurant is, there's always just like bodies like on bodies, and like people are just like lunging and like bending, and it's just what? And on top of that, like everybody sometimes just be looking so damn fine, but I'm just like, yo, I don't know who, I don't know how, but I'm leaving with something. I am leaving with something. So, to the freshmen watching this video, there's no way in clear conscience that I can tell you to stay away from workplace relationships because that would make me a fucking hypocrite. What I can tell you is be careful who you're dating and always, almost always, never forget to respect each other because that can make or break the whole thing because I've been through every aspect of it. The first girl that I dated when I worked in a restaurant, I think spoiled me and made me think, oh, every relationship is going to be this sweet. We were actually friends before we dated. And then one night after one of those sessions at the bar across the street, I just sort of like shot my shot like on a wing and a prayer, not really expecting it to land, but it did. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't have anything else planned because I didn't expect that to work. Um, but we wound up dating for about 2.5 months. It just didn't work out, and we broke up. And right after the breakup, it was a little dicey. I'm not gonna lie. She actually wound up dating one of the regulars that used to come in the bar. And I'm not gonna lie, kind of felt some kind of way about that. And it was not him, it wasn't really even her. It's just like, it doesn't matter if it's a month or a week, a year. If the girl starts dating before the guy, I think it's just always like, oh, so you're just gonna do that. You're just gonna move on like that. Like we didn't matter. And everybody's like, bro, that was 1991 that y'all broke up. But no, he is actually not just like a good man abstractly, but he was a better man for her. And I looked her up on Facebook. Turns out they are married and they have a beautiful little girl. So shout out to Bria. You're wonderful. You're an incredible woman. Shout out to Josh for being like a super cool dude. So yeah, and me and her are still like friends. So it was decent. Um, I've lived through the bad, like the fling gone wrong, so to speak, where there was no respect. We were not friends. It was just sort of basically we were kind of sort of each other's rebound. Like she had just gotten dumped by her fiance like 7 years, and I was still hung up on my ex. Shout out to Jessica. Um, and we just sort of had this like electric uh relationship, and then we realized, holy shit, it's just physical. Like I don't like you as a person. um I actually can't stand you as a person. And then it just got really petty, the backbiting and the infighting, and like to the point to where like our managers had to sit us down one day before we clocked in for the Saturday dinner shift, and they were just like, "Hey, listen. Clearly, something has gone on here, uh, but this is a business, and y'all can't be running y'all's dirty laundry through this business. So either shape up or ship out." And I guess we took that advice literally, because I wound up losing 3 pounds and she got deported. And I really want to tell you that story. I do. I just feel like it would not be in good faith. But trust me, that's a juicy ass story. Um, and then I've seen and been a part of the ugly, where it was a decent relationship and the post breakup drama was just obscene and absurd, and it was all my fault. I take that one full responsibility. Um, in a nutshell, I was dating this cute little beach girl, and my feelings got a little too intense, a little too quick, and kind of ran her off. And instead of just like moving on like a sensible, mature person, I made it my life's mission to make her the enemy of the state, and just insulting this woman, not just at work, not just, you know, off the clock at the hangout spot, but dragging all of our dirty laundry online for our mutual friends who all worked with us to see. And there's actually an episode that we're working on right now about how social media can cause some unnecessary, unwanted problems for people in restaurants. But yeah, I was just basically being a little bitch, if I'm keeping it a buck. Eventually, we reconciled after I quit, and I don't know, like we never sat down and had like a talk, like, hey, we should be cool again. I think just like a lot of time passed where it just became indifference, ambivalence. Um, I saw her at a bar one time, and we actually wound up sharing like a triple kiss, and with this other girl who was damn fine. I don't know who that girl was, but yeah. So Alexis, if you were watching this video for some reason, I just want to say you're incredibly beautiful, and I was the biggest brat for treating you so bad. You definitely deserve more, and I own that. And you should have never had to deal with somebody acting like a fucking trash bag. So that was on me. Um, I've done enough talking though. I want to hear from y'all. Are you in a relationship right now with another server that works with you? Or are you dating somebody at the restaurant and nobody knows? Are y'all just that stealth? Have you dated somebody and it didn't work out and it burned you and you said, I'm never dating somebody ever again that I work with? A girl said that to me once and I asked her to quit so I could date her, and she cussed me out, understandably. Sorry, Jenna. I was only kind of kidding. But yeah, I want to hear from y'all. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And after you like and subscribe, tell your friends so they can like and subscribe to My Name is Sean Carson. And this is the closing side work. I love y'all all so very much.